in this marathon, so I hope you enjoy it. Anyway, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go bananas. Oh wait. I'm not supposed to say that, but whatever.
Dear Mario, please come to the castle. I have baked a cake for you. Yours truly,
Wish
Princess
me,
Toadstool.
wish me luck, guys. That's all I need. So this is Luigi's Mansion 54.5. It's the sequel of my own Toaster 64 ROM hack, Luigi's Mansion 64. And the gimmick of this hack is that it plays like Super Mario Galaxy 2 in terms of green stars. There's a lot of green stars which are hidden in many locations of the levels in vanilla, and you're gonna see it. It's really enjoyable. It's way more fun than the first game. Alright, like it to skip, pretty easy because we have parallel cam or angle cam. Also, this is also an updated version of the hack because there's a lot of changes, which is why it has a new category. A new category which is any percent 70 star. And you're gonna see most of the stars are pretty easy and pretty fast. And not to mention some of the stars are had specific, so I have to select them in the order. Some are specific and some don't. Like this one right here has at least 2 specific stars, but I'm not gonna get them. That movement is really bad, but whatever. So as I said, it plays like green stars in terms of locations. Well, it's pretty much inspired of SO 6.5. Well, it's pretty much inspired by that. And I like this hack so much, so this is why I put a lot of reference thanks to it. So let's just go in tower because I need to collect them by combining the 100 coins. And the blue coins are amassed in a pile of 1 blue coins, as you can see here. There we go. And I have to recount the tower one more time because other stuff I'm gonna go into is inside the cage. And yes, really all less. Or rather, grab all less, I should say. And one thing I want to mention about this update of this hack is that Luigi is kinda bugged somehow. Oh, I cannot believe I missed the star. So you will see that sometimes Luigi is flipping around when I try to side flip, or when he starts dead in his story, it's also slippery, a little bit of traction. That can happen sometimes. I have a full control over it before disaster happens. But yeah, I'm just abusing some of the physics so it can slide down and give us some extra boost with the speed. And there you have it. This stuff right here is kind of tricky to pull off, but I need to get the right distance. Is that clear? Okay. And I feel it. God damn it. Yeah. So the thing here, you can just rub against the wall and trigger the secret. For whatever reason, the hitbox is pretty huge in terms of the geometry. You only need to break this one piece of the wall. And nope, Cannonless doesn't exist in this hack. Sorry about that. At first I thought Cannonless is impossible to pull off in a ROM hack, but it seems that kinda did work. And it did well as much as a surprise. But yeah, I'm not gonna get all the stars entirely in each level because some of those stars can be pretty long and boring. This one right here has two stars which are pretty boring that I'm not gonna get into, which are the slide. But there's technically 3 stars inside the slide, but I'm gonna get at least one, which is only coin collecting. But the rest is pretty nifty, I should say. Nice side flip. Also, I don't think I found another way to get faster to get to that side. Oh my god, are you serious? Oh hey, I'm still alive, but I cannot believe I missed the star. Yeah, sometimes Luigi's hitbox, because it's quite lanky and weird in that hack. Sometimes picking an object like stars doesn't really hit it due to its size. And now you can see why its head is kind of weird when you remove its head. And I have no idea what does that happen, but it's an overall hack and mistake can happen. All right. Thanks for the good luck, by the way. I'm actually in focus mode right now. There's one tricky star I'm actually gonna get, but it's kind of tricky to pull off due to managing to the camera, which is right here. Alright, it's not in the right distance. Yeah, I think I kind of messed that up. Where's the star actually? Hello? Yeah. I kind of wasted all my time trying to figure out where the star might be. And yes, slight physics doesn't help much. Please. Alright man, come on, you can do it. Yeah, it's really hard to grab the star that way. It's impossible to grab the star even if you're really perfect with a triple jump. That's the only way to get this. The intended way is that you open the cannon and blast yourself towards the star. That's how you get it. Anyway, the last star I'm gonna get is the one I'm going for inside the slide. And I think I'm low on coins. I wasn't explaining at the same time, so I kinda messed up my time here. I just kinda messed up, so I messed up my rep. Normally I should get at least five coins at spawn, and then that ring of 8 coins, and normally the 100 coins ends by a pile of blue coins right here. Or not. Okay then. Looks like I'm really forced to climb the entire slide. My speed says I only has at 11 at this segment. I have to risk myself there to not avoiding the suckers. I never died getting on top of the slide and getting grabbed by those suckers. And yes, this is the only way to ride the slide backwards, only on the slide, because without the shell, it's gonna be really hard, and with the suckers in the way, it's impossible. Well, it is technically possible without the shell, but you're gonna lose some time to do it. Alright, whatever. I get an extra sub because I'm so stupid. And now I'm gonna go to course 6. Yeah, one thing I'm gonna mention, the level locations aren't the same in vanilla. I just switched all around. Think about randomizer, and the paintings just show exactly what they are. As you can see, so due to the quality of the painting, this is definitely course 6. And yes, Mr. Cave, not gonna apologize about the reference. But that retouch looks pretty cool, not gonna lie. I did really my best to retouch everything. And this is considered one of the best Total 64 hacks ever. I'm so lucky not to get hit by those boulders. Getting past those boulders are really hard because the heart is just in the way. Even if you're not careful, you're gonna lose your time. I kinda messed up. Anyway, so this level is kinda tricky because it's at like a real maze with a lot of gates which are blocking the actual path in the cave. So here, I'm gonna take a detour to get the star right here. So yeah, you cannot make a skip, but there's some cool skip I'm gonna make, and at least one trick I'm gonna make if I do it just right. Hopefully, if I don't mess up. Yo, bell ring. Alright, let's get the trick. Please? Damn it. So, the trick is that I'm gonna do a Death Star glitch, and then if I do it correctly, if I'm really eating the death barrier and grab the star at the same time, it will skip the star casting animation. I'm gonna do it again. God damn it. I got the first T, so that didn't happen. And I was in the wrong angle. If I can get it the third try, whatever. Damn it, yeah. I won't waste my time on this. It's pretty tricky to pull off due to the camera. Well, with parallel cam it's pretty easier, but with the default camera it might be just as hard to pull off anyway. Oh, what am I doing? Okay, okay. I said I won't get it after that, but I'm so amazed. Yeah, it saves a lot of time, but due to the mistake, it's crazy. Anyway, the second strat is this thing right here. You see that all often in most vanilla speedruns in CES, that thing over here, and I was never able to figure that out. But hopefully thanks to Parallel Cam, it makes things way easier. And I felt autos. Can you please make it over it? Are you serious? Dude, are you serious? This is. I will not gonna die on that star. Yeah, I know those wall kicks are very wide, but it's the first time I keep failing on those wall kicks. I don't like the kind of wide wall kicks, but I'm not really consistent because it makes me feel to get really good at pressing all the inputs. So yeah, since there's some more gates that keep blocking on the way, so I cannot take the skip, so I'm really forced to get inside the actual maze. So I'm gonna show you a dumb thing in terms of going to that thing. Oh, nice. That's epic. Sometimes if you get inside, if you get up in the hole backwards, it's possible to do that way with the camera. But sometimes the camera gets stuck from underneath, so you have to see up one more time so to readjust yourself, so you can see what you're actually doing. Why do I have to do it twice? Because I need to get to the secret entrance where the metal cap is, but it's not actually the metal cap. It's actually the vanish cap. And yes, I cannot go straight down to the cavern using the skip, doing the clip, because there's another gate which is blocking in the way. I should have considered removing the gate, which would be a nice time save, but I thought, wouldn't that be nice just to have more struggle? Sorry, I'm such a devil when it comes to that. Yeah, like I said, just see up and you're good. And now I can do the clip. And this way is actually the only secret stage that has all the switches. And I'm gonna get them all together by using the shell, which actually prevents the game to display all the task boxes. Which I'm gonna do it right now. Alright. Red switch, blue switch, green switch, and that's it. And now I can actually go to course 15. Seriously? That early? Also, Sonic City. Nice banger, ever. Also, if you haven't paid attention earlier, why there's the light? Because For some reason, I cannot enter course 15 just to the fact because the vanish cap, just the fact because the wing cap is relocated in a different stage. So this is why it didn't have that way. Oh, what am I doing? Seriously, I'm not supposed to get to be here. Ah, nice mistake. Whatever. To pick all the time just to explain it and make a big mistake. Oh man, because of the marathon. Don't do what I did. It's impossible. Alright. Like it to RNG. I need at least 25 coins. So that's alright, that's nice. So that I have this blue coin switch. Will give me like about 80 coins. As much. And then it's really easy. Oh, 75 at least. And that is about this level. I could have for myself gaining more stars, but they were pretty long. And the rest of the stars require the cannon, so I won't do that. I haven't entirely did the road myself for this category. And making sure that you can see the most saddest stuff ever for this category. And no, bottom click doesn't work for this gate. For whatever reason, the gate physics doesn't seem to really apply due to some tweaks. Alright. And with this will be the second and last mission that required the cannon. Well, technically it would be the only one. But I wasn't really sure whether to pick the Core 15 or the Course 2 one. The Course 2 seems to be really short because Course 2 is really short and very linear. And I could offer myself to open the cannon before I could just take the star inside the mountain. But that will save more time. But I was like, screw that. Just aim for the island and just deal with it. When Mario RPG used to be good? Well, most of the Mario RPGs are really great. I'm not really sure because I haven't fully played the entirety of the Paper Mario series. I'll really stop at Super Paper Mario, and I do think Super Paper Mario is, well, while it might not great due to a different aspect and for the aesthetics, I feel this is just a great game from the series, and most people would consider the 64 version to be the greatest, and some other people think that the Thousand Year Door is also really great. It seems to be overrated, but taste is all taste is. I think to my most preference, it's a toss-up between Super Paper Mario and Paper Mario 64. So I guess I won't say any bad things about that. And then of course the Mario and Luigi series are pretty great. I do think Partners in Time might just be my first because it was the first time I ever experienced the Mario Luigi series, and then Bowser's Inside Story, and then I'm not sure whether to pick between Paper Jam and Dream Team, but I think Dream Team is pretty cool. I think Dream Team is quite enjoyable, needless to say. And then I just start the series with the remake of Superstar Saga because I'm not sure if I had a good time with the original. But yeah. Even though the boss battles gave me a lot of hard time, I had quite a lot of fun. And I did struggle a lot more in the final battles. All the time. Super Saga best RPG? You think? Yeah, I guess. About the Super Mario RPG in SNES, I don't know. I've seen some video in the TS of it, and I'm not sure how to make it of it. Well, it might be great after this time. I don't think I have a... Well, I haven't gotten far enough in this game. I'll really start there after the first fight, and that's it. But it's been a long time. But the only good point I can claim about RPG are the soundtrack, and the soundtracks are very memorable and awesome. Nice show, dude. Nice chill, dude, again. Missing tutors is pretty pathetic. Sorry about that. And I'm normally consistent with Bowser 1 in fact, and I never miss it. And it's pretty annoying to miss it, especially if you're holding it straight. Alright, whatever. And now onwards to the basement. The basement levels are, needless to say, weird. I wouldn't say fun, but just weird. And I think the disposition of this level are also weird. So I'm gonna start with course 3. And speaking of Mario RPG, sorry, I think everyone will have some terrible flashback for that one hack, and you're just gonna hit it one time. And when it comes to the second ship, it's this. Oh god. Seriously? We do not want some EE. We do not want some EE time right now. This isn't EE. We played TYA like last night. We do not want some EE right now. Enough of that crap. Come on. Just get me out of here. I think that's pretty fitting. Alright, enough about that. Let's go back to the other place we didn't think about. Sister, it's not the time. I'm in the marathon. I'm in the marathon. It's not the time. Don't. Oh, come on. It's not the time. I'm doing a run. Okay, hello. Okay, hello. Now all of a sudden I just gave you some introduction to my sister. I'm sorry. Yeah, go away now. Seriously. Nice. I think that's a good moment to clip right now. I'm sure people will think that that's a funny moment. I'm sure you do. And because of that, I lost some time! Ah, that's ridiculous. I was really doing good and suddenly I just got owned by someone. Hey, your friend. Oh, I thought I was gonna miss grabbing the pole. Okay, never mind. I think this is the last one. No, in fact, I still have to open the cannon in course 9, and course 9 is, needless to say, one of the most intricate one in this hack. But we'll get a little bit later. Alright, cannon, rightfully so. Instead of a star, you just need to pick up a red inside the cannon, which spawns the star. I think that's just a dumb way. When I came up with the idea in this level, I went out of an idea. And Coastal is the only stage where I will legitimately get all the stars because they're really fast. Despite the fact it's just a water level. And so with that, course 9 will skip it because it's pretty long. Yes, Sagi, and even the only one. I actually did Super Mario Apocalypse 2021 and 10 years after. So at least 3 this time. And this one is pretty stupid because because there's plenty of us that you can just investigate, and that one is pretty out in the open. Anyway, first 7. And now I can do the easiest jump ever, which is supposedly to be that hard with the default camera, as you can see. Hello Cam for the win. Nice, I didn't get burned. Coin collecting blue coins on the other hand is kinda weird. I kinda mess up. I don't think I have time. Yep. I take a lot of the damage because I mess up with my long jump. Nice, I did it again. I think getting all the blue coins are pretty hard to get, just because you're so fast to get just one bounce. Alright. Should have gotten the coins from the bullies. I don't think it's not really necessary to get the 100 coins, but it's not really tough if you want to do it faster, needless to say. Anyway. Nice bonk. And that's it for the level. Alright, time for course 9. And this is the moment it gets really intricate and weird at the same time. So, first of all, why is there a sub floating in the air? Or at least, which isn't quite submerged. Also, nice, nice shell, dude. It is technically possible to do the, some say it is possible to do the ship clip, but since you see there's the gate which is blocking on the way to the tunnel, it's impossible to pass by. If you get really lucky to get past by and get the star in the tunnel, then it's free. and I'm never able to pull that off, even in practice. So that's all about that one. And now am legitimately gonna open the way to the tunnel, which is why there's the cannon bomb. Also, about that song I'm gonna get, you have two options. These signs will tell you that you can either exit course, but then you can just go re-enter the level, so that the water level will be resetting. But in fact, it's much more easier to do some wall kicks, unless if you're consistent. To those who are really good at firsties, I know how I can point them. You can just do this. And this is star 1. And by that, the water barrier will be pushed back so that I can actually ground pound this pillar right here. Which isn't really necessary. Sorry about that. But then again, that's how it looks like. And yes, don't ask me why I can actually just pass by that tunnel for whatever reason. Well, you might think, yeah, it's a roadblock, but why is the gate is still here? Well, the reason is that the gate will still remain active up until you fight the second Bowser. And upon that, the gate and the soul will disappear. All the reason why Course 9 is really weird on that hack. But yeah, that's all there is to it. And of course, if you haven't paid attention, past the first half of the tunnel, there's a star which is also inside the tunnel. So you're really forced to wall kick. See, there's like a shadow. You're really forced to wall kick twice the tunnel. But let's not do that. So we're gonna end there by grabbing this star right here, which is possible to get this without the metal cap. And that's it for this level. Another thing I want to mention is that I have reduced the star requirements because I feel like gaining all the stars every level seems really unfair, and I don't like that when it's so restricted. So I think it's best just to skip ahead. Anyway, that's Bowser 2, which is a reference to Super Mario 128. One of the earlier hacks that exist back in the days. And the hardest one as well, next to Kaiser Mario. So here, I'm not gonna go for the red coins. I just want to skip ahead to Bowser. And in the mode, the location of the key fight is totally different. Because in Super Player mode, goddammit. I shouldn't have done it that way, but normally you should just go over to platform. That's a dumb mistake on my part. So you see this door over here down in the corner? That's the way to the Bowser in Super Player mode. While in easy mode, the way down to the fight is in the older spawn, which is right over there. Well, anyway, I think it's more easier to do this. And actually, you need full health for this. It seems a little bit tricky, but it's a lot faster, in my opinion. And even if you do it with 7 HP, you won't make it. I tried that. It's impossible. Alright. Let's hope I get some good RNG. Hopefully that Bowser will run against me. Come on. Nice. Yeah, and the only hit that you can get for defending Bowser is that this spike is not sticking up from the platform. The rest are just completely decoys. So with that, it's enough about the basement. Ascending course is the only way to get back to the lobby, which is the only way to get faster. And oh hey, why is there red coins in the lobby? Or some people in that one room? Because Secret Star. And yes, each area of the mansion or the castle have red coins as its own Secret Star. And I wasn't supposed to get there. I'm supposed to get to the courtyard because Course 5 exists. And Course 5 is the only level that requires using the 2 keys and not key 1. I don't know why. And Course 5 is really interesting because it's Big Boo Zone, but less spookier. And I like that rendition of Defino Plaza or Alter Delfino style Big Boo Zone, really. Even though I don't like Sunshine, but I must be lying to myself. But yeah. And I do think just like Course 9, this level is really intricate in navigating around because the entrance is blocked, as you can see here. So everything you're gonna do, you need to get by the mansion from the back door all the time. Sugarcane Toad. If you think about the big house, there's definitely a painting coming out from the Alter Delfino, which is about the booze, and and it's quite a nice catch from the reference. That's a good one. So, I don't have a lot to talk about during this segment. I'd like to know, to all the people who have played this hack, what's your favorite, what's your best, and what's your worst levels ever that you ever experienced in this hack? And how do you think this hack did a lot better over Luigi's Mansion 64? I mean, I'm all ears. Not that I really care, but I really do care on your own opinion. This time we don't really see much Total 64 or 5-star hacks as of today. Aside the morning buff, they use like object edits, of course. Hard to say, huh? Yeah, that sounds about right. I could say like this one is one of my favorite that I've done so far. While it might not be the best, I think I did a nice job to remove the spookiness of Big Bouzant. And I wasn't meant to do that. Normally I would just re-enter course 5 and exit course, which is a lot faster. But I really missed that opportunity. Also, that's a whole lot of time saved, I'm kinda implying. There we go. Course 10. And Course 10 is the only level that was pretty much exclusive in this hack, because in Luigi's Mansion 64, I have no idea how to include it, and I ran out of ideas. Up until this point, I made a new update, and Course 9 actually had its own level, which is pretty awesome. And yes, still have to open the cannon for one dump star. Yo, Davey. Yeah, indeed. Well, I'm so used to speedrun this hack every once in a while, and me and CB had a competition when it comes to this hack. I think we both ran easy mode 100%, and 70 star is like completely brand new. Alright. So I really want to get back to speedrunning and get back on the grind. Even though I'm not really good with some of the movement, but I'm doing really good. and you wanna look for more, then just look around for more crashness on the Apocalypse and Luigi's Mansion 64, and a lot more. Anyway, secrets under the ring, as you can see. Shell required. I do not think that's much more easier without the shell. And I do not recommend it. I'm gonna abuse the sword to get some extra speed one more time. There we go. It's not really necessary with the ground pound, but it's much more easier just to do this for whatever reason. And that's it for the level. Now onwards to course 13. Oh, wait, what? 1? Okay. Okay, fine by me. That's weird. I never fell on my route. But that's really weird. Also, Death Star glitch number 2. Epic. Sometimes it's really weird when exactly how to grab the star, because this, due to Luigi's hitbox and exactly when you, exactly from where you are, it's really. I'm quite happy how I get it. Also, don't pay attention about this monkey who's vibing. Yeah, is literally vibing on his own. Quite the monkey-ass moment. Anyway, god damn it. Gonna use the clip right here. If I do it right, there we go. Which leads towards the store right here. Oh, that's really cool, Terrence. Right, let's hope I get it right this time. Nice. There's a weird there's a weird wall that's blocking in the way, which prevents you from getting the star normally. But if you're doing the opposite side, you won't hit that wall. So that exists, and this side is the only way that's much faster. It's pretty finicky, and I'm able to pull that off pretty quickly. So that level was added very late in my route, in the last minute, because I ran out of 3 stars. And I only get 3 of them, which is the most saddest one. I could afford to get 1 more, but it's impossible. It's impossible to just to make a shuffle out of it. So here, nice Lucky too. The second star is underneath this cliff, and the third one is hidden underneath another cliff. So everything is like underneath something all the time. Nice long jump. And now it's time for course 8. That one is also... needless to say, it's kinda cool, but it has some weird stuff in it. So starting inside the pyramid. Okay, nice grab, dude. Also nice lag. Just had a little bit of time waste, but that's fine. Gonna get back the normal path one more time, and then I've yet to get another one inside the pyramid, which will be like opening the way from the pillars. Uh-oh, come on. Okay, nice. Would this be a good one to start with for beginners? Debatable. Very debatable. But since it is easy mode, you can just try it out and get your own opinion. Just to have an experience. It's a good Toaster 64 style hack. And pretty good in its prime, I should say. I would recommend it, possibly. Although it has some flaws, but it's pretty good. And not just the sequel, the first game too. Okay, what's left? Alright, the pillars. There we go. You can also just turn the camera around, but I have a good visual cue on what the star is. You can just don't really jump too late, or you just might miss the star. And finally, our last stop is Organ Factory. Or should I say Silent Factory, because for whatever reason the music doesn't play, and it's just a big flaw on my part, and I forgot to re-add the music. But I just would consider re-adding the music one more time after this. God damn it. But yeah. So it feels like this clock tower is entirely abandoned for years. I don't really have a good moment. God damn it. I don't have a good moment when it comes to TTC, but it's quite annoying. What? I turned my camera.
Mamma mia!
And nice death, dude. Also, this course I just practiced in the last minute. I didn't take the time to perfect my movements. But it's quite a shame. Alright. Some of the slow locations are much in the tricky locations, but as you can see, you just need to be really careful with some of those jumps and obstacles and walls. Also, this level has no coins, but there's technically a 7-star, which is represented by this red box, as you can see over here. That's definitely, it is star 7. But I'm not gonna get it because I wanna get some stars that doesn't waste any more time. I have cutscene. As you can see, that one is pretty finicky, so I have to climb a lot more. There we go. I'm at 107. I don't think I will meet the estimate. Or let alone have a good PB or personal world record. I forgot to mention that my time was 107, I believe, or 108. I kind of forgot. But yeah, that was kind of sloppy because of those dumb deaths. But whatever. I try to want to improve soon. And that was up all the 70 stars I just get. And now we can finally do the final showdown against Bowser. Oh wait, that's King Boo, but King Boo is actually Bowser. Well, the reason is that King Boo has possessed Bowser, so he's taking full control of him. I forgot about the whole story. So Bowser Tree is also weird as well. Those pipes are just fake ones. If you take them all there, if you take those fake pipes, they take you back at the beginning of the level. Because if you make it to the end, there's like a sign that tells you, yeah, like King Boo is actually inside that level. But there's a catch. Are you able to discern which other path that leads to its lair or something? Okay, that's one mistake I ever saw one. I never fell on that jump. Okay, that mistake is dumb. Alright. That's just a wiggle up. I just had to fall, had to make my fall for no reason. There we go. So this pipe is actually the only way this turn the only way that takes to the final fight. Only that one. Yeah, it's just ridiculous. Anyway, final fight. And Chozo's really stupid. Well, it's a Toaster 64 hack that used vanilla level, so I have the right to call it a dumb. Oh, don't die. Don't take damage. If I die here, I'm really forced to reclimb the level one more time. And you do not want to fall off the stage as well. Because if I do, well, it's pretty unfair on my part. But you're in luck, because up until this point, at 90 star, there's a shortcut that takes you way straight to also time. There's a shortcut outside the castle that takes you straight to the final fight, so you don't have to climb the entire stage. And that's about it. And then you have the game. Okay, despite my explanation and everything, I hope that you enjoyed this run. It was rough on edge, but I couldn't offer myself to focus just because I had a lot of talk and dumb moments like that. Like my sister that just killed up out of nowhere. But yeah. But it's not over yet for me because I have another one that will come back way later. But I hope you enjoy it in the rest of this marathon.